Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. It is the 11th hour that we are getting this tag in. Literally, the 11th hour. You know, Roy sent the questions out literally a month ago. And I said when we got them, we need to film this now.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks, Roy. So it is No Tag Tuesday. You know what to do.
That's it.
Down in the description box, the questions are down there if you'd like to answer them. And everybody else that participated in the tag is down there, so go check them out. These are Thanksgiving questions, I think. I cut the top off the thing. So, let's just get right into it. Did I say everything I was supposed to say?
Yeah, sure. They know anyway.
Okay. Number one. How about you, Reed, since
Since she can't talk. What is your favorite thing about November? The changing weather, the holidays, or something else?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yes, and also the trees, like the changing trees. Because that's usually November.
Yeah, in
October
Jersey, end of October, beginning of November.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are pretty. The changing weather, seriously, it was 80 last week here.
Yeah.
And it's 50 this week. And it
Was
below freezing the other night.
Yeah.
So, changing weather, yeah, it's changing all right. But it's like, you know, everybody's always like, oh, I love fall, I love fall. I like fall when it's a beautiful 50-degree day, but we don't get that very often.
Yeah.
It's more of a roller coaster for us. So, yeah. So, Thanksgiving's definitely my favorite.
Yeah, absolutely. Number two, do you have any exciting plans or travel adventures lined up for November? If not, what's your dream November getaway? We're not going anywhere.
We're not going anywhere. No exciting plans. No travel adventures. But my dream November getaway would be, come on, y'all know.
A cruise. A cruise.
A cruise to the Caribbean, yeah.
Number three, how do you usually prepare for the upcoming holiday season?
So if by holiday you mean Thanksgiving, I prepare by cooking. We're actually going to my cousin's house this year, but I will be cooking several things and taking them with. I also need to cook on Thanksgiving Day. We volunteer at a homeless shelter in the morning. We serve, or afternoonish. We serve Thanksgiving lunch. It's a shelter that we work with all the time. It's called Home of the Brave. It is a shelter for homeless veterans. So I'll be cooking some dishes for that. And just, we've been collecting things. They're in need right now of blankets and toiletries and all that. So that's kind of how we prepare. Now, if you're talking Christmas,
Every room in the house gets changed.
you know that. If you've seen my videos, I'll link a house tour up here if I remember. But yeah, right after Thanksgiving, I roll into Christmas. It's actually a little early this year, so I'm kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I like to do that because we're laughing at Andrew sneaking in. I like to start the weekend after Thanksgiving because Adam will be here. So, anyway. But yeah, so right after Thanksgiving, we roll into Christmas. How do you prepare for the holidays?
Why, watching you? I help out.
He's my sous chef.
Yeah, that's it. Number four, what's a fall memory that always makes you smile or brings you joy?
Thanksgivings of long ago at my grandmom's house. And then at my Aunt Mabel's house. They were just some of the best. I can remember like little things, like when my niece Stacy my God, well, I mean, there's only 3 years between us. Or 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. And I just remember when she was about 2 years old at a Thanksgiving at my grandma and grandpa's house. My grandpa was, he was an instigator. He was a jokester. He just loved to poke the puppy, you know? And it was great. Like, we loved it. And he had this little plastic statue. It was a little boy. And you filled it with water and you pulled his pants down and he squirted water. And I'll never forget, he kept doing it to Stacy. She was laughing so hard. She was as red as her little dress. I like, that just sticks out in my mind. And then this other Thanksgiving, were you there? I don't know if you were there.
What is, I don't know.
When Kyle and Laura were singing Little Bunny Foo Foo.
Oh, yes.
It's
I
little
remember that.
silly things like that.
that.
They just started singing Little Bunny Foo Foo, and it was just, everybody got in on it. We started being silly, and I remember back, I know, I'm sorry, this answer's so long, but you know my love for Thanksgiving.
I know.
Back in the day when Black Friday used to be like cool.
Yeah.
Like now, like all the Black Friday, early Black Friday sales, but do shop Black Friday now.
Everybody shops online now. Because
Yeah,
goes to the store.
but back in the day when it used to really be cool Black Friday sales, we used to go out. We'd leave like 2 or 3 in the morning because stores weren't open at midnight and stores weren't open at on Thanksgiving Day, you know? Like, they didn't open until like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. doorbusters. And after dinner was over and after dessert was over, we'd bring out all the newspaper ads and we'd have them all over the table and we'd all be making our list and making our plans and everything.
And I went with her once and only once.
And then that one year we didn't go. We didn't do it.
right,
I
yeah.
didn't go shopping.
And we had to rescue Stacy.
Yes, my niece called. Like, I swear they took like the smallest car they had between the 4 of them, but whatever. She's like, Aunt Joni, what are you doing? I'm like, decorating. She's like, I bought a Christmas tree. Can you come and pick it up? So we went to pick up the Christmas tree for her. And what happened?
We ended up buying one ourselves.
We ended up buying the same one ourselves. So it was so funny. But anyway, I could talk all night about this, and we're already 8 minutes in, so I need to zip it.
Number 5.
Oh, what about you?
Oh, just no specific memories, but like just past Thanksgiving and actually,
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the cat.
high school football games. Like when I was
Thanksgiving Day games.
when I was not when I was before we were married, we were still dating. But I used to always go to my alma mater football games because I loved watching our high school football. But that's a fond memory for me. Okay. Number 5. How do you stay active and engaged with outdoor activities as the days get shorter and colder?
Misery and despair have replaced sunshine and happiness.
I love weekends. Weekends I spend every hour outside that I can, because there's always stuff to do outside, and you know
He's lucky. He has stuff to do outside. I generally only have stuff to do inside.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, we just try to get out on the weekends and on days he's off every other Friday, so maybe like take the babies for a walk.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever. But just as much as we can. But you know, now it's to the point where you're coming home in the dark.
Yeah.
When you come home at 5 o'clock, it's dark.
It's dusk already. Yep.
So we try as much as we can. Weekends.
Yep. Number 6. What are your favorite clothing items, colors, or styles to wear? I'm wearing one.
He could wear a quarter zip every day of his life. I don't even know how many he has.
Not that many, but yeah, I love quarter zips. They're just so comfy.
He loves quarter zips. I love jeans, boots, and a sweater, or jeans, boots, and a flannel, or a hoodie with a pair of cozy sweatpants.
Hoodies, yeah. Hoodies are my second.
Yeah, and as far as colors, you know, I replaced my summer black with my fall and winter black. I replaced the short sleeve black shirts with the long sleeve black shirts. But I mean, I like, you know, navy blues and a little bit of pop of like a fallish color, something like that. But yeah, I definitely jeans and boots and a jacket or a flannel shirt.
Number 7. Do you celebrate Thanksgiving? And if so, how do you typically spend the holiday? Any favorite dishes or family traditions? I think we
Well, I kind of talked about that, but
question.
we definitely, you know, we spend it with family and we all take turns hosting. As far as any favorite dishes,
Carrot
casserole. This recipe was given to our family probably, how old am I? 55? Probably 45 years ago. It was given to my aunt from a teacher that she worked with. And it's called carrot casserole, and we have been loving on it ever since.
Yeah,
it is so good. And Thanksgiving is not Thanksgiving without carrot casserole. Thanksgiving is not Thanksgiving without Monica's cranberry relish.
Oh, yes.
As much as we all...
I'm not a cranberry fan.
But, so yeah, definitely. And we have a little, I don't want to say competition because it's not a competition. Yeah. Rivalry.
Yeah, there you go.
Between my mom's stuffing and my aunt's stuffing. It's definitely a divided house. So we always have to have both stuffings.
Hers is better.
Who's mine?
Yours, yeah. Number 8. In many places, November marks the transition from autumn to winter. How does this seasonal shift influence your mood and activities? Well, you can't do anything during the weekday, so that kind of sucks. Anything outside.
Now, for the past couple years, and I believe this year also, we've had a very mild December.
Yeah.
So we don't get that, oh my gosh, it is, you know, end of November, beginning of December, we have 12 feet of snow. We are generally, where we live, we are generally a snowy January, February, not so much. I mean, I'm not saying it never has snowed, but to me, real winter here starts in January.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it does get cold, and I guarantee the coldest day of the month will be the weekend after Thanksgiving, because, you know, we'll be putting up the Christmas decorations. But, I mean, how does it... I don't like it getting dark so early, and I don't like that cold, but I do love being in the cozy house with the fireplace going, even if it's a fake one. I do miss our real fireplace in our old house. You know, I like having, like, the lights dim with, like, the oil lamps going. I like that coziness. I like, you know, snuggling under a blanket and stuff like that. So, I tend to read more in the winter.
I was just going to say that. Probably do more reading.
Yeah. And stuff like that, so.
Number 9, are there any local or cultural celebrations in your region specific to autumn that you particularly look forward to each year?
Well, we are the Garden State.
Yeah.
And we have many farms, many orchards, and there's, like, end of October, beginning of November, there was a lot of apple festivals and pumpkin festivals and things like that. You know, pretty much every weekend up until October. And this is the time of year that there's a lot of, like, just fall festivals. And starting, like, holiday bazaars and markets and stuff like that.
Okay. Number 10.
NaNoWriMo is the National Novel Writing Month Challenge, where people challenge themselves to write a novel in the month of November. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
No? Would you ever consider doing any type of creative challenge like this? And what skill would the challenge test?
I am not a writer, so that would be a big no for me.
But I would consider doing some sort of challenge that I would consider some sort of fitness challenge. Like,
Yeah, I could do that.
100 squats a day or 50 crunches a day or I don't know, whatever. I would definitely consider a fitness challenge. I look forward every month on my Apple Watch, the fitness challenge for the month.
You could do a baking challenge.
That was the next thing. Some kind of baking challenge. I would definitely do that. And I feel like I kind of am right now with this startup bakery. Just trying to, come up with new things and creative things and things to keep my customers happy. So, how about you?
Yeah, I like the fitness challenge. That's a good idea.
Any other challenge?
A nap challenge.
I could get on board with a nap challenge, definitely. I could get on board with like a reading challenge. I know a lot of people do that for the whole year. Like they challenge themselves to read so many books in a year, things like that. We've done a couple yearly things. I don't want to call them challenges, but like we did the Bible in a year and
goals,
the catechism in a year and things like that.
Yeah.
But as far as a month, I would definitely, fitness challenge would probably be top on my list.
Yeah, I agree.
So that is it. That is all 10 questions. And this was a long one. I am so sorry because when it comes to talking about Thanksgiving and traditions.
You can't shut up.
So thank you so much if you're still here. And thank you so much for watching. Questions and the links to all the other channels are down below. Please go check them out. Give them some subscription love if you're not already subscribed to them. And that's it for this.
That's it.
We'll throw a couple old tags over there. You can check those out. And I will see you all in my next video.